Good morning. Hope you all are staying cozy. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Society of Schenectady and to our Sunday worship service. I am the Reverend Lynn Gardner. She and they are good pronouns for me. I get to serve as co-minister here alongside with my spouse, the Reverend Wendy Bartel. Please use Wendy's name when referring to Wendy in the third person. If we ever forget, because we do, and we use she or he or they, we can just pause and apologize and carry on. Because that's what we do when we make mistakes, right? Yes, we apologize. We carry on. If you are visiting us for the first time today, we are so glad you're here, and we offer you an especially warm welcome. We hope that everyone can stay after the service for a time of conversation and connection. Conversation can also happen on Zoom. It can happen here in the Great Hall. Today is one of our multi-generational services, which means we get to stay together the whole time. Yay. Woohoo!
And now let us settle more fully into our seats, wherever we may happen to be in our Zoom sanctuary or here in the hall, and to receive the gift of our next breath. Such a precious gift that it is. Life needs darkness and light. We need darkness and light to thrive as humans. The lessons of the season stories highlight the night and the day. The longest night of the winter solstice brings together community. The rituals of bonfires, sharing food, chanting, drumming, dancing together, reminding each other of our love and friendship, which increases our resilience. And the return of the sun and the increase in daylight is celebrated.
Hanukkah honors the triumph of the Maccabees, retaking the temple, working together in community to rededicate the temple. Hanukkah means dedication. But they only had sacred oil for one night. So a small group went in search of more oil. And when they returned, they learned of a miracle that the oil had lasted 8 days. The families who celebrate today light a menorah, with each night adding an additional candle, increasing the light, increasing hope. And there's the Christmas story, the dark of a stable, the stars and angels that led shepherds and kings, the stories say, full of hope that this new baby might just be the one who will bring a message to save the world.
But hope is not always easy to find. The stories of the holy days and holidays of the season often include a point at which there is little hope. Things look bleak. And then the sun rises a little higher. The oil lasts a little longer. Wise ones go on a journey and find their way. A safe place to stay is offered. A baby is born, as foretold in the scriptures, one who just might be a Messiah. Things may look a little bleak right now to many of us. Climate change, racism, the assaults on reproductive justice, our democracy. The gift of these ancient stories are lessons in hope But if we imagine ourselves living in those days these stories come from, would we be the ones to kindle the fire? Would we be the ones to reclaim the temple? To leave our flocks and follow a star? To listen to the guidance of angels or dreams? Perhaps the most important lesson is from poet June Jordan. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Hope comes when we love and are loved. Hope comes when someone transforms that love into action, and that action inspires more courage, which in turn brings more hope. We are the stories. We are the bringers of hope. When we love, when we dare to act, when we resist cruelty, when we love one another more than we ever knew we could.
In other words, we need one another. We need community, communities that help us deepen our love, that inspire us to action, that increase our courage, a community that practices welcoming travelers, welcoming those in search of a new home, a place to belong. A community where children are valued and supported, a community where scientists and mystics can each experience awe at the wonder of the world that we share. And together, we work to help the moral arc bend toward justice. We come together, build beloved community, and experience a bit more hope when we realize we are not alone. And in that hope, may we find courage and inspiration to practice compassion, to work for justice, and to live with joy. May it be so. Amen, and blessed be.
May we find quiet calm in the darkness. May we make room for love, the guest, the rose, the star. Remember, one tiny child can change the world. One shining light can show the way. Beyond these tears for all we've lost, there is still our joy, each and every day. May our hearts be full of hope and our heads full of dreams like a wombat we know, as we move more fully into winter and the holidays. Remember, courage, love, hope. Together, we too can change the world.